Okay, folks, welcome. It's me, Nick, here with another Nick's Quick Voice tip for you. And I know we're all big fans of lip trills, which is a really nice member of the semi-occluded vocal tract exercise gang for getting the vocal folds vibrating, getting the lips released, and getting the airflow going. But sometimes it's nice to have little alternatives to that, isn't it? So I thought I'd introduce you to a couple of little extra exercises you can use, which are still in the semi-occluded vocal tract exercise family, but aren't lip trills. So you've got a few extra alternatives. These are also really nice because they can help you with other little elements of release in the vocal tract and the articulators. So if we remind ourselves what a lip trill is, just in case there's anyone out there who's new to this and hasn't experienced the joy of the lip trill yet. We're getting a lovely consistent flow of air. We're getting the vocal folds coming together really nicely and safely and easily. And we're also getting the lips releasing a little bit, which is, sort of shortcutting a bit of articulation prep too. The reason lip trills and semi-occluded vocal tract exercises are so good in a warm-up is because they're really safe, because we get that subglottic air pressure coming up, which starts the vocal folds vibrating, and we also get some back pressure down onto the top of the vocal folds, which helps them to just close and vibrate more easily and allows the muscles around that area just to chill out a wee bit. So you basically get really effortless or less effortful voicing. Now what you can do instead is a couple of things like this. So here's one option. This has been called many things to me. I sort of call it the puffy wah, but it's also been taught to me as the lip trumpet. And it's just a gentle slide up and down, that nice siren up and down the vocal range with big puffy lips. So we get this. Now the air is still gently coming out my mouth. It's just really seeping out nice and slowly, and it's good to check that it's not coming out your nose. So what you don't want is a with everything coming out the nose. What you want is, and a good way of testing that is to pinch your nose. And if the sound doesn't change, or the sound doesn't stop, then you know it's coming out your mouth. So that's a really nice one. It also stretches the cheeks a little bit. And the key is to keep it really nice and gentle. So you just sliding up and down with ease, 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 as is the catchphrase for while you're warming up. Another nice alternative to that is to do a puffy TH sound. This is a sort of extra little bit on top of that gentle slide for the vocal folds, because you're actually bringing the tongue forward as well. So you're releasing some tongue root tension. Now you'll notice as well I'm keeping it nice and puffy, so I'm not going for a really tight TH like you're keeping it really released and easy. And if you find that one tough, or you get a little bit of juddering going on, then it might be that you've got a little bit of tongue root tension hanging in there, and it might be good to look at some other tongue release exercises, which I've done lots of other videos on the channel here. And the third alternative to that is a puffy v sound, as in vegetable. So we get so again, it's nice and free. I'm not going leaving it really puffy. Sliding up and down the range, super easy, nice and free. And again, if that one feels slightly more tricky for you, it might be that there's some jaw tension hanging on there. So you might want to look at a few more jaw exercises. So those two are actually quite nice for little diagnostic tools as well. So there you go. Next quick voice tip for today. A few alternatives in the semi-occluded vocal tract exercise category to shake it up a bit, give your lip trills a break. Not that we don't love lip trills. I mean, do as many of them as you can would always be my advice. So we've got the gentle wah up and down. We've got the puffy TH. And we've got the puffy. So I hope you enjoy those. I'll be back soon for another next quick voice tip. Enjoy.